pocket for the technical difficulties, man. Lord willing, is live now. All right. Yes. I want to start off this lesson by giving all praises. All right. Infinite honor and glory to the King of the universe, called Volume, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, called Volume, Yahweh, Abanawi, Abanawa, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash, the water, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, for giving us the spirit of truth in these last days, in whom the world cannot receive. I also like to give double honors to the head apostles and beloved elders, great millstone, that taught us 100% truth according to the Bible, Bakadam. Peace, love, and salutations. This is according to Akim, which is beloved elders, brothers, and stiffly for the names of Yahweh, while Yahweh shine truth and sincerity, and also shalom to the elect, scattered about four corners of the earth, who are predestined in these last days, all right, to receive salvation, man. All right, whether you look like a Chinese man, or you look like a Japanese man, or you look like a so-called African man, or you look like an Edomite. Your spirit goes back to being one, all right, okay, the seed of Israel. Okay, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, the Hebrew Israelites. You are the elect, Lord willing, scattered abroad. That's why we do these lessons. Other than that, all Israel is not going to make it. But through the spirit, I just wanted to flow through the spirit, and on this early morning, man, as the Lord, you know, woke us up, all right, another day, all right, to usher in, all right, the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, and also simultaneously, okay, the greatest deliverance that's getting ready to take place here, okay, in these last days, pursuant to Jeremiah 16, all right, okay, and also Jeremiah, all right, speaks about the Lord has raised up prophets, okay, in Babylon, man. Babylon the Great it is, man. Jeremiah 29. All right, so just want to flow through the spirit. Um, yeah, I want to comfort, because of course, our people, you know what I'm saying? We so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. Jake, ultimately Jake have no idea what he's, going through. You know what I'm saying? Lord has raised up man of genuinity. All right, man of sincerity. Okay, who the Lord is dealing with, man. All right, and it's going to be made known. That's in 2nd Ezra 16. All right, 74. But the Lord is dealing with men on earth, just like He's dealing with everybody. But the Lord is dealing with prophets, man. As a matter of fact, me hold this on deck. This is St. Luke 1. St. Luke 1 in verse 68. And it reads, "Blessed be the Lord, power, Yahweh of Israel." It's all about nations. So everybody got to put the book down, bro. If you don't know that this book is about the nation of Israel, right? All throughout the scriptures, bro. So many scriptures come to mind, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to drag this lesson out, but it's so many scriptures. Amos 3 and 7. You only have I known. Amos 3, it's like Amos 3 and 1. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. So there are families being via nations. The Lord said, you only have I known. Known being what? The doctrine is truth. Being placed, embedded into your spirit, man. How you move and how you conduct yourself out here, man. All right? Being the elect, Lord willing. All right? You know? But St. Luke 1 in verse 68. Blessed be the Lord, power of Israel. See, he's the power of Israel, man. He's not the power of all you niggas. So you niggas is done. Yeah, you are the flavor of the week. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bro. We got all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? And I have no intention on speaking on nobody. But when it comes down to this doctrine, bro, this shit is real, bro. You got all the way to the end. Now you seeing other nations can make it, bro. What are you doing? Meaning you never had the juice. And like the elder Mwatazak said, when you pulled up on him, all right, in the Akim out there, man, he been knew you wasn't right, man. He been knew you wasn't right. See? And again, the spirit gonna reveal everything, dog. The spirit gonna reveal everything, bro. All right. St. Luke 1 and 68. Blessed be the Most High Yahweh of Israel. Yeah. So what are you talking about, bro? Which Elder Masak went into the lesson like Jeremiah 30. Every last one of you nations, man. And that's why I'm glad, through the spirit. Tight this lesson, like we're going through the spirit, like all you nations, bro, under Israel are going to be in order. All right. And like the Elder Marsazak said in that beautiful lesson, Jeremiah 30 and 16, all you nations after 1,000 years, we gonna ease up a little bit. All right. Because what? The scripture say, let's get that real quick. Come on, bro. Everybody only had a hand on smacking us around. You just think he's First Timothy. It's like First Maccabee. I'm a lot of fired up, man. First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 8. All right. I'm sorry, verse 7. He said, woe is me, wherefore was I born to see the misery of my people, and of the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, in the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Yeah, so that's what Yahushua came to ultimately fulfill. All right, because that's why the third temple ultimately is spiritual. Our people had to actually go through these things, bro. Death and the blood, especially going, Maccabees. Right? Verse 8. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Yeah. So what? We can tie that today. Look at Jake, man. Because now what? The Lord is dealing ultimately through the man. Look at Jake today. You know what I'm saying? Look at the temple, man. It's defiled, infiltrated. The only thing that's holy, all right, when it comes down to Israelite man, okay, is the understanding, is the Ruach HaKodesh resting upon us, man. All right. Her temple, and we are likened unto a woman, and that's in Jeremiah. Okay, so it's not talking about an actual woman. It's talking about how the Lord likened us into a woman, man. That's in Revelation, the 14th chapter. See, throughout these vessels, the Lord has vessels of honor, vessels being Israel, but there's vessels, all right, the elect, second Ezra 6, okay, who the Lord already has predestined in these last days, who are not going to taste of death, man. And it's going to be a greater deliverance. All right. Thus said the Lord. First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 8. Slop. Yeah, verse 8. Her temple is becoming man. Slop. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Yeah. So not only did that happen physically, but it's spiritual, bro. The vessels being us carried away into the diaspora, scattered abroad. It says, her infants are slain in the streets, and that actually happened. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. Yeah, you devils actually done these things, man. With the sword of the enemy, bro. See? And that's why one of the greatest movies, which we already see, it's ultimately the Lord, but that King Arthur, the Legend of the Sword, ultimately show you it was man born to take hold of the sword, being these words, man. Who the Lord will be with, man. Which is why he sacrificed himself. So we can understand the significance of laying hands on the sword, man. The volume of the book. Right? It says, verse 9, her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Actually happened. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. Verse 10 is the point. What nation have not had a hand, slacking? What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils, bro? So come on, bro. So all these nations gonna be make it when all these nations had a hand in your captivity, Israel. To show you, them niggas sold the fuck out, man. Most High gonna kill them niggas, man. And you ain't got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it, bro. Most High gonna. The Most High is getting ready to make a great distinguishing between who he dealing with, man. All right? The pure tongue, the tongue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jake destined to leave off the Rakak Das. That's Job 12 and 16. I'm saying you Israelites out here, bro. You know the Lord got a spirit on you to teach false doctrines, to lead majority of our people to their destruction, because the Lord don't want majority of his people, man. You didn't believe then when Yahweh was on the scene. How you gonna believe now? All souls are required, man. See, all the playing around, the games, it's up now, bro. But the whole time the Lord been real. It's just you people haven't taken the Lord serious, man. The Lord is serious. Every 793. Every day the Most High ain't playing no fucking games, bro, with you people, bro. Most High getting ready to destroy this place, bro. What's wrong with you people out here, man? See, caught up into you got comfortable being a demon. Esau get ready to go into these mountains, underground, hide himself from the Lord. And you niggas ain't got no part in that. Huh? And you niggas you damn sure can't come to the prophets. Because you niggas is wicked as fuck, bro. Right? Yeah, I woke up like this. All right. First Maccabees, chapter 2, and verse 11. I'll read this in GMT. First Maccabees chapter 2 in verse 10. I'm sorry, verse 9. First Maccabees chapter 2 in verse 9 in GNT. I'm sorry, verse 7. He said, why was I born to see these terrible things, the ruin of my people and of the holy city? Yeah, so these men are here today. These men who actually seen the ruining of the temple, right? Who actually laid down their life when going into the Maccabees, man. You know, great men, man, of a Maccabean spirit here today, right? Willing to lay down their life, their blood, okay, all right, for this truth, man, and understanding of realms, and that this is the end all be all of our captivity. Okay, he had to see it play out. All right, in his lifetime, he's seen it play out. He's seen the end in his lifetime, right? But the Lord, whoever, he is the elect, man. And they back. Some are asleep. Some waiting on the crown. A lot of them are alive, man. Thus said the Bible. Thus said the Lord. That's in 1 Thessalonians, 4th chapter, man. Around the 15 to 16 verse. The reason why we are living is to see the Lord, bro. That's in Psalms 50. The reason why we are alive is to maintain and hold this knowledge and understanding, man, until the end. You can say this word shall endure forever, bro. All right. The most popular thing on earth is the spirit, man. All right. Prophecy, man. All right. And that's what everybody is getting ready to realize. Prophecy has always been popping. All right. First Maccabees chapter 2 in verse 7 again, and it reads, why was I born to see these things? It says, the ruin of my people and of the holy city. Must I sit here helpless while the city is surrendered to enemies and the temple fall into its hands of foreigners? The temple is like someone without honor. And that's what we have become. Scattered abroad. Because now the Lord is dealing with us individually. All right? You are like the temple, man. It says what? The temple is like someone without honor. Yeah, nobody has no honor. Whether you're out there in London, Canada, Chile, and Babylon the Great, wherever you scattered abroad, you believe in the Lord, you ain't got no honor. Wherever you go, you still have to pay bills. Somebody still talking shit about you. You still in the flesh. How about that? To sum everything up, we in the flesh. There is no respect. Right? It says, without honor, its splendid furnishing have been carried away as loot. Our children have been killed in the streets, and our young men by the sword of the enemy. Every nation in the world has occupied the city and robbed her of her possessions. That's right. So every nation, bro, every nation in the GNT, First Maccabees 2 and 10, every nation in the world has occupied the city and robbed her of her possessions. That's right. Meaning what? Everybody done came into Israel, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and defiled you, dog. You defiled, bro. Look at you. You know what I'm saying? Look at your woman. Look at your children. You have no, see? Spoiled, robbed, forgotten of, man. Gotten of, if you will, man. See? Robbed of what? Robbed of who you are. So as the elder Martzak said, once the Lord give us that power, we get the place on the seat, okay, on the throne, bro. It's gonna be built to ask for all you nations, dog. The Chinese man, see, that's what we talking about. You niggas don't know what the fuck going on. Ishmael, Elam, Moab, Ammon, Esau, Edom, all these niggas know all these niggas know what the fuck going on. But the Lord had the Lord got the prophets done raised up, man. All right. See, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. Chiefly Israel. Look at the kingdom that the eyes of the Lord is in. Just say Ezekiel, right? In Ezekiel, man, right? Okay, pride has budded. And also in Zechariah, the 5th chapter, man. This is a curse. So the Lord watching you, the Lord watching everybody, man. See? You know when you watch these videos, you click on this video, you know how serious this is. You can feel the seriousness, man. All right. The Lord ain't playing with you people, bro. Most High Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is getting ready to destroy this place, man. Straight up. It's already written. All we're trying to tell you is how to prepare yourself. Okay? And who he's dealing with, man. So yeah, let me go back to Isaiah. Because that's really what I'm doing is listening. So Isaiah 40 in verse. Okay, damn. I should go from 30 to 40. Missing 10 chapters, dog. But it's all right, though. They call like I'm so sure. Isaiah 40 in verse 1. Comfort ye, my people, saith your power. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem. And that's why I'm doing this lesson, bro. I'm doing this lesson. Ultimately, I got up this morning meditating on how can I comfort the Lord's elect by letting them know that every day that goes by is Yahweh Shai getting ready to crack the sky. And that's a bar. All right. Every day that go by is Yahweh Shai getting ready to crack the sky, man. Chiefly. All right. That's all I'm thinking about, man. How Yahweh Shai is getting ready to show who he's dealing with in these last days, man. You know what I'm saying? And how can I comfort? How can I exhort and admonish, you know, and comfort those who believe like I believe, man? That's what I got up thinking about, not being a nigga. You know? If you love me, feed my sheep. I got up thinking about how can I feed the flock, man? And the Lord said, comfort ye, my people, said the Most High. So the Lord, all right, is giving us a tongue and knowledge and wisdom, as the scriptures say. Get that scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 49 in verse 2. All right. I'm sorry, verse 1. Isaiah 49 in verse 1 and verse 2 in the NLT. The point is verse 2, though. Isaiah 49 verse 1 in the NLT. Listen to me, all you in distant lands, which is what? Prophecy, man. Distant lands, diaspora, scattered abroad, man. See, the Lord spoken code for us to only receive, man. That's why we can get on the track and start building, breaking bread, man. We can get on the track and we know how to, you know, because Jake talented regardless, man. But you got to have a special talent when you get on the train of the Kakudash. You see what I'm saying? Like when you know, Jake is talented regardless, man. But when it comes down to this truth, all right, it's certain individuals who are given a talent in distant lands, man, who know how to ride the wave, if you will, man. Okay. The way being what? Prophecy, man. Writing being what? Being in the spirit. Baha Rakakwadash. Baha Shamgar Rakakwadash, man. We in the spirit, man. All right? And what we're coming into is a time of defeat for losers, bro. For Esau, Edom, all you nations, 2/3 of our people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And victory. All right? Victory over those who have faith in Yahweh Shai. Victory, man. All right? Those who have faith in Yahweh Shai is victory over this flesh. Victory over this mark. So when it's all said and done, you're going to know that the prophet was a monkey. Isaiah 49 verse 1 in the NLT. Listen to me, all you distant lands. Pay attention, which is prophecy. Pay attention. You who are far away, see, scattered abroad, here in the land of the north. It says, the Lord Yahweh called me before my birth. From within me, from within the womb, he called me by name. Yeah, so the Lord called us, all right, before the womb, man. That's why we're here. And it's all perfect timing, man. From our beloved elders and apostles of great millstone, while we born, all the way down to, the least brother, bro. Like, bro, Revelation 11 chapter, bro, we born for a purpose, bro. The breath has entered into us, being what? Ruach HaKodesh. Understanding why you alive, man. Have a place here on earth. All right? Out of billions of spirits, man, who don't take nothing serious. All you billions of people out here on the earth, you have no idea what's going on. Neither do you take anything serious, man. Verse 2 in the NLT. He made my words of judgment as sharp as a sword. That's right, man. So the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah in our mouth is sharper than a sword, man. All right? When it comes down to discerning, judging, all right? Check it out, brother. You people gotta understand, bro. We live in this heavy biblical times, bro. All right? There's very important men on the earth who the Lord ain't playing about, bro. They women and their children. I'll say that again. There's very important men on the planet Earth, okay? They're women and their children, the Most High ain't playing about, bro. All right? Isaiah 49 and verse 2 in the NLT. He made my words of judgment as sharp as a sword. Yeah. So when it comes down to this truth, when it comes down to discerning and judging, the Lord has made our words and our minds sharper than a sword, man. You see what I'm saying? All right. We are Isaiah 49 and 2 in the KJV. He have made my mouth like a sharp sword. See that? So our mouth is like a sharp sword when it comes down to cutting down and slicing demons, man. And we've been starting off with Elder Pastor Harlem down. This mind frame that we have is the mind frame of victory, man, over the flesh. And it's a conduct through this Ruach HaKodesh that's happening abroad, the four corners of the earth. The elder gods out there in London, man. All right. Germany, man. Australia, Canada, man. And wherever you can, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is on the earth, man, gravitating to his men. And it's going to be realized more and more as we get closer and closer to the end. All right. Isaiah 49 and verse 2 in the KJV, and he have made my mouth like a sharp sword. Yeah. So this is our job, our duty, our calling. Wouldn't sit down here to be the best father of the year. Oh, my dad, I love my dad, I love my uncle. I got the greatest uncle. You the best uncle in the world. Crazy as hell. Employee of the year. Oh, he retired. He retired. He's good. Like, celebrate you for a whole day and then forget about your ass tomorrow, bro. Crazy as hell, bro. See, all that comes with the flesh. The flesh decays. A crown of corruptibility, if you will. I don't know. Probably made that word up. But it's corruptible. Everything that you can obtain in the flesh is corruptible, bro. It can fade away. But what we fighting for, and what we getting ready to receive as Apostle Paul, you niggas bugged out. You think the Lord gonna have in the same book, he got the Genesis and the laws, he gonna have Apostle Paul go off? See, you niggas can pull a wool over simple niggas. This ain't even for you nor them. This is for the elect, nigga. It's getting ready to be sought out. A lot of you niggas is snakes, man. You evil, man. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to being pure, right, honest, sincere, genuine, Lord can't deal with you, nigga. Isaiah 49, verse 3 in the NLT. He said to me, you are my servant, Israel, and you will bring me glory. All right, and that's what the Lord is getting ready to do, bro. The Lord is getting ready to bring glory, bro, through how he getting ready to deliver us in these last days. And that's why I'm doing this lesson, man. Yeah, we the prophets of doom, doomsday. We gonna be on your ass when it come down to what's getting ready to happen to Babylon the Great and the belly of the beast, and how the Lord gonna deliver us 10 toes. That's how we move. All right. The Lord made man out here, man. Okay, but ultimately, the Lord is getting ready to deliver us in the same place we, That's all I'm trying to tell you people. Where is your faith? I'm saying, here it is, you getting up this morning. All right. A lot of you probably live with your women or live with people. You had to celebrate that, demonic event. All right. But ultimately, bro, there's any elect on the planet Earth who the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai, is getting ready to redeem, man. Thus said the Bible, thus said the prophecies. All right. Isaiah 40 in verse 2 in the KJV. It says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she have received of Yahweh Shemi Shai's hand double for all her sin. Yeah, that's right. So we speaking comfortably via these spiritual epistles, all right? Okay. That are written down, but not in stone tablet, but are written down via, all right, the internet, man. All right. When it comes down to speaking comfortably to you, that the Lord is getting ready to redeem us, man. And our warfare with the Lord is accomplished through what? Through Yahweh Shai. All right. This is Romans chapter 5 and verse 1. Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with the Most High through, that's the point, through our Lord Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, by whom also we have access by faith into this grace wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High, man. So we stand, all right? It says what? We stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High. Why? Why? Because Yahweh Shai, when he returned, he's going to bring the glory, man, to Israel. What we couldn't do via the law, all right? It's not the law, it's the flesh. So Yahweh sent Yahweh Shai in the likeness of sinful flesh and condemned sin, all right? So that the nation of Israel can be immortals. And there's a lot of you that have to die to receive that immortality. But there's a few being a lot in his 2 Esdras 8 that's going to make it, man. Going into chapter 9, a lot of you people out here, you have your mind, there is no belief in your mind, bro. There's nothing going on in your mind that's possibilities. A God exists, power exists, yet alone to have a relationship with him over years. You know what I'm saying? So the death and destruction that's coming for you, cool. But there's an elect, all right, that's going to hear this message, man, and understand that the Lord is merciful. All right. But I'm just, I just want to flow through the spirit, man. All right. Isaiah 40 is one of my favorite chapters, you know what I'm saying? But, Lord willing, that I find to the elect, hey, the Lord gonna be with us, man, regardless, dog. All right. So we ain't got nothing to worry about, bro. Okay. I'm speaking to you true believers out there, man. Everybody else, hey, live your life. All right. Go out there and run the bag up and be the biggest demon you can be. All right. Because at the end of the day, you're going to lose, man. You ain't got no relationship with the Lord, and most are going to smoke you. But with that, we give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to the King of the universe. Call on you. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakodashi, the water, for giving us the spirit of truth in these last days in whom the world cannot receive. Double honors to the head apostles and beloved elders, great millstone, who taught us his truth and who do well to this day. Peace, love, and salutations to this Aquanian Wa'achim and shalom to you.